What is up, ladies and gentlemen? t0x1kkha0z back. I am back on my computer being all messed up, crazy, and wacko. And today's subject, I know I haven't made a video in a long time. As you can see, I am playing Gotham City Imposters and having a great time at it. It's been a while because I've been working and all that good stuff. I've been busting my butt, making money. The hardware store that I work at. If you guys don't know which hardware store where I work at over at a Harbor Freight hardware store where I live at. Maybe you might have one where you live at, I don't know. But yes, I am playing Gotham City Imposters, and as you can see, I am landing up on the roof right now. And I'm thinking, yeah, there's two people in that building over there, so I take a shot, I fire a shot out, and I go down, and I circle back around, then I'm just gonna like, jump down, whatever. And I go straight up with a double kill. And that just starts my game. That was a great play that I did. But anyways, I'd like to touch on a subject. I know Halloween is getting close, I know, and people, or actually no, not just people, but friends have been asking me to go trick-or-treating with them, and you're probably wondering why, what I'm going to say right about now. I say no, I don't do trick-or-treating, and that's what I want to touch up on today. I feel it's disturbing on how older adults go trick-or-treating and they dress up and do all of that little kid stuff. It's kind of disturbing in a way, but if you like to do that, go right ahead. That's your life. I mean, I don't do that anymore. I have given that up. I have moved on, found bigger and better things to do with my time, and that's the way I like it. But anyways, the reason I like to touch on the subject is because a lot of people have been asking me, it's like, hey, can you go trick-or-treating with us? I'll be like, no, I can't. I don't do that anymore. I don't go trick-or-treating. That's for little kids. And they ask me, or actually, no, they will say, you're just a freaking weirdo then. Why don't you do it anymore? You're not normal. You need to get a life. Well, for you guys' information, I do have a life. I do have a job. I do work. I do YouTube, which I do enjoy doing that in my spare time. I do not go trick-or-treating for one reason, because I am not a little kid and I'm not that flipping stupid to, and it's just not right. Like if you're going around, if you're not dressing up and you're just walking around with your kid, make sure they're safe. That's fine too. But if you're just doing it to get free candy, screw that. I mean, and get little sized pieces of candy where you can go buy it your own and get a big box of it over at Publix, Walmart, or Sam's Club, or whoever's retail store is that sells candy. The big chocolate bars like you do when you buy it, that little stand next to the cashier register. You can buy a big box of that for about $7 to $8, and that's the joy. They have different ones. They have, like, with Three Musketeers, Snickers, like Almond Joys, or they have, Skittles and all the other fruit chewing good candy that's out there. But I'm not trying to rag on you adults. I know I am an adult. I am 20 years old. I'm still much of a little bit of a teen still. I only have one more year left, and that's when you turn 21 and you consider a fully grown adult. But if any of my friends are watching this, guys, don't feel offensive. Don't feel negativity. I'm just saying, don't go trick-or-treating, because that's kind of embarrassing. If I were to go with you guys, I wouldn't be doing trick-or-treating. I would just walk around and just hang out with you guys. I would just enjoy that than doing trick-or-treating and being a creepy weirdo, which is kind of uncomfortable. But in a sense, of you adults out there, it's just disturbing. Why do you do this? And you're probably 30, maybe in your mid-25, and you're almost 40, maybe 40 years old or something like that. And you still do this stuff. That's not right. It's for little kids. I know you still want to do it, but you're kind of grown up now, and that good stuff. Go out to a party. Go out, go spend some time with some relatives or something, you know, do something, you know, kind of productive on the holiday. I mean, I just don't see it fit for you to still do that and you're 40 years old. That's really not right. I know it's a free country. You can say what you want. You can do what you want. That's fine. I'm just stating my own opinion on this fact that people still do that when they're 40 years old, which is disturbing, as I just said before and repeated myself. And you're also thinking, oh, you're lousy. You don't like to do this. You're just abnormal. You just like to do this to rag on people. No, I don't. I don't like to do this to rag on people. I'm just stating a fact and an opinion that you don't need to do that at the age of 40 years old. But Halloween is a good holiday. I will give it that. It's a good holiday. Otherwise, it's in Mexico. They call it the Day of the Dead, you know, and it goes on for 3 days instead of 1 night. So, I mean, there's a little bit of history behind the holiday. And, you know, there's some other good holidays coming up, you know, like, well, Thanksgiving, I don't know, that's kind of okay. Christmas is probably, like, the biggest holiday ever, because, you know, little kids, you know, they ask Santa what they want and all that stuff, you know, that's normal. That is completely normal. You know, if you look at it and want to do that, you know, that's just fine. And I know, yes, Christmas is a big holiday, and that's one of those holidays where you get probably what you want, and the other half you're like, oh, I didn't really want this, and you're kind of complaining about it, but it don't really matter. It's just, you know, be thankful that you got something, because I know other countries, no, not like other countries, but other people who don't have as much money as us, and who are, you know, less fortunate, and they're grateful to have something like that. Yeah, that I'll give you. I know you guys keep your head up high and all that stuff, but you know, you'll get something. You'll get something. I know. Anyways, yeah, that's it for this video today. I just wanted to touch base on that subject and why people ask me about Halloween and why I don't do trick-or-treating. You have your reason why. I am too old for that stuff. I don't do it anymore. It's not for me. And if I know you guys who are in high school have a girlfriend, if your girlfriend wants to do that, that is totally fine. If she wants to go do that, you guys go do that to make her happy. Go do that to spend time with her, you know. That's kind of normal if you're taking your girlfriend out and doing that. That's kind of normal. But if you're just doing it in a group base and it's kind of disturbing. I know it's just plain out weird. But anyways, check out my other videos, guys. Sorry I have not been on in a long time. I have been working, and I will have tons and tons of videos up for you guys. I have so much stuff planned. I have Call of Duty Ghosts coming up, maybe some Minecraft coming up, maybe, you know, some other good games coming out in a month, maybe some Assassin's Creed, you know, many more. The list goes on and on and on. But anyways, guys, check out my other videos on the channel, and I'll see you guys in my next upcoming video, and see you guys later.